Hi everyone, this is Raquel, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my story. Before we even jump into spirituality and inner work, I want to explain how I got here and why I'm talking about all these things. I wanted to understand one thing for a very long time: why the world feels so chaotic. And about 10 years ago, I started studying politics with the intent of figuring out, how the world works and if I could do something about it. And I genuinely believe that if I understood the system that shapes our world, that I could help change them. Okay, I get it. I was naive and idealistic, but mostly I was searching for meaning. And the deeper I went, the more everything connected, because studying politics led me to history, history led me to religion, religion led me to ancient texts like the Nag Hammadi scriptures. And suddenly, I wasn't just studying politics anymore. I was studying humanity. And I started seeing some patterns across civilizations and in the governments and belief systems, and just the way that we organize power and how we search for meaning. The more I follow these threads, the more doors open, and all of a sudden I started studying secret societies, ancient civilizations, cosmic theories, aliens. And I went everywhere, like back in time, across culture, into the stars, trying to understand humanity and why humanity suffers and why we keep repeating the same cycles. But after all this searching, something unexpected happened. The path that I followed pointed me back to the mind. And it became so clear to me that if I wanted to really change the world, I had to start with myself. So I turned inward. I started therapy. I enrolled in psychoanalysis. And for the first time, I wasn't trying to fix the world. I was trying to understand me. And that was a complete change of reality. And that's when everything really started for me. Because once I started working on myself, everything shifted. I realized that the outer world mirrors the inner world, and that the patterns that we see in society are the same patterns that we carry in our psyche. And the chaos out there is the chaos that we haven't faced in here. So since then, I have been devoted to inner work, to consciousness, to emotional mastery, to shadow integration, and just to study the architecture of the mind. And I've read endlessly about so many topics, and I learned a lot about symbols that shape our everyday life. And that journey is what brought me here today. So my path led me across so many systems, symbols, stories, but in the end, it's the inner world that made sense to me. That's what finally revealed to be the truth. And this space is where I share what I've learned in this journey, not as answers, but as an invitation. And after more than a decade of searching and studying and doing the work myself, I can tell you for sure that the real transformation begins within. And I hope that by sharing my story and what I learned will help illuminate your path and your own journey.